InvestEd has come in every year and helped us in the fall, has put on a beautiful event in helping our senior parents really understand the process of the FAFSA, of scholarships, grants, loans, that kind of thing.
All FAFSA support nights, even helping families interpret what the financial aid package really means, because that can be very confusing. I rely on them a whole lot, and I'm so grateful for the team. They even helped me last week with the FAFSA deadline day.
The talks are great, presentations are great, but we also like that there is an active role too with helping the families submit that FAFSA.
So, everything from breakout sessions for our junior, senior college and career planning night to our 9th and 10th grade college and career planning night to, traditional financial aid nights, to FAFSA completion. And just the last 2 years, we added the after the FAFSA. And then, of course, there's always just the amazing opportunity to connect our families and our students with you one-on-one.
I think it builds confidence amongst our parents and our school community that we have a nonprofit organization coming in to help our students and parents find other ways to fund their post-secondary education.
We're working on changing the culture of our school and building this kind of program, and InvestEd is a key partner in all that.
If you guys weren't here, I would have to say, go talk to the financial aid department at the college that you've never been to, that you don't know anything about, that you have never met with, because this is your first kid to go through college. It just fills such a gap that we always had.
You have to be picky because you want to make sure you have Indiana specific information, and you want to be able to empower students regardless of where they choose to pursue education afterwards to know the ins and outs on how specifically the FAFSA works as an Indiana student.
So just having somebody to put their minds at ease who is an expert is amazing. So we just really appreciate that night, and we get so much good feedback about it from our parents.
I think I would share with anyone what an outstanding resource InvestEd has been throughout the years and will continue to be. They've had a tremendous partnership, are willing to go above and beyond, and outside the normal business hours. They want to meet students and families where they are with what they need. And that's something that is, it's rare in a lot of groups, and it's very much appreciated.
We've appreciated that it's not just always about going right into a traditional four-year college, that other options are shared with our students, that financial aid and potentially scholarships and other resources can be used for two-year schools or trade schools or certification programs.
You guys are that constant, person that can come in and give the information in a very, very easy to understand format. Our families like experts, so they always want to hear from the expert in something.
I just love that you can call and actually talk to a human being, and they're answered at all times of day. We've had families call even at 8 o'clock at night, and they're able to get help. Like, where do you get service like that?
It's top notch. They're experts at what they talk about.
They're not here to sell us anything. They're not going to bait and switch. They're just here to help families.
They are so accessible. I can call somebody, I can email, they answer back right away.
InvestEd is really a resource that high schools need to consider utilizing more of.
For us, if your name is on it, it's gold.
This team is phenomenal. They've been a true gem for me.
I would recommend InvestEd to anyone who needs help with financial aid or who needs it to be presented to any population.
I would say if you're not using InvestEd as a resource for your school, for your families, and even for yourself, that you're missing out on an amazing resource, not just a free resource, but a really reputable, valid, helpful resource.
I would say for us, InvestEd has just been an invaluable resource over the years.
We like to partner with you guys because you make it sound so much better than we ever could.
I would say stop what you're doing, especially if you're in the world of education and supporting high school students through the college going process. Get with the powerhouse team in Indiana, who are the experts on knowing all things on how to complete this process. Because they're going to be your best friends, and get with them as soon as possible. That's what I would say.